We're live.
Oh, okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly Meltdowns coverage of Big Brother Canada Week 3 Rant. Today, it is just me and Deborah G, but that's okay. The girls can handle it. Tyler actually has to work sometimes, so I can't really begrudge him of that, but still.
Got to do something to pay the light bill, right?
Yeah, we got to do something to pay for this internet. So it's week 3 in the Big Brother Canada house, and Hamza won HOH. He nominated Olivia and Jesse, and Jesse went home. One thing I noticed this week, no Ryan. Did you notice that?
What do you mean no Ryan?
Like there's hardly any mention of Ryan during the entire week, the whole show. I'm just saying, I mean, like he was in the background, standing around. Like, I mean, it was like,
and that's what I'm saying. Like I tell you all the time, once you make a move and you make a big move, whether or you look or appear big to everybody in the house by winning HOH, winning whatever, you know, and of course he acted like a complete asshole last week.
Right.
Once you get out of power, you have to do everything you possibly can to make yourself look small, be scarce.
Kind of lurk back into the shadows.
Exactly. Like you know, like Homer Simpson fading into the bushes. That's what you got to do, because you need everybody to forget about what you did last week. You got to be emotional, do whatever you have to do, but make yourself look small.
Oh, Tyler's in the chat room. Hi, guys. Wish I could join you. Well, where the hell are you right now that you can't?
He's taking pictures of beautiful people.
I know, but, you know, we miss him.
But one of them are beautiful people.
I know. I know. But we miss you, too. But Finley's here.
Hey, Finley. Hi.
He's super needy today. There's going to be some major stuff going on. I mean,
can we talk about that HOH competition first that Hamza won?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
That, it was super neat. That was a super neat competition. Like, you know, they're in these crates and, you know, they only have this little hole to stick out and they got to like press their head up against it and kind of either like, if they're short, they could like kind of walk funny, like hunched over, or they have to crawl, you know, and go back and forth and you know, grab a piece of fruit and then pass it off to their partner, you know, and some people were playing, you know, defensive and trying to block them. And,
it was like aggressive bumper cars.
Yeah.
Some people got hurt. Like I saw Veronica.
Did you notice that? Yeah, they all had little red marks on their head. Veronica really had, like, hers was kind of like cut a little bit.
It was bad. Like I had a hard time understanding what they were actually doing. I guess they had to get a certain kind of fruit and fill up the basket. But I was just like, they were just going and going. I'm a tiny person. I'm 4'11".
You could probably walk in there
completely. Right, I'd be walking. It would be like the Flintstones car for me. I'd be like, whatever, hand it to me, let's go. I could have done it by myself.
There were 7 different types of fruit, and you had to transfer 7 pieces of each fruit. So not only did you have to stay in your lane, you had to go in other people's lanes, you know, to go get the other fruits. And you could only do one at a time. And you could only do one at a time. And that's where people started blocking them when they realized that Hamza and what's her name?
Veronica
were beasts in the competition. I mean, they were no joke.
So let me ask you something. Who was it that sat out? Erica? So Erica was safe. But let me ask you something. I want to talk about Erica. Do you think now, in hindsight, that Veronica was the right choice to be voted into the Big Brother house by the public?
Yeah.
So now I think I'm kind of seeing why.
She's not the little angel that they portrayed her to be. You know, for the, you know, angel versus devil thing. She's no angel. Like, girl, did you see her like standing upside down twerking up against the wall?
Let's get to that. So
we'll just skip all the way down to the twerking.
Yeah, let's just skip down. Well, first of all, we've got the HOH, of course. Hamza won. Hamza and Veronica won, and Veronica generously gave it to Hamza so he could see Carolyn. My God, if I hear the name Carolyn one more fucking time, I'm gonna flip out. But yeah, gave it to him. Like I said, he became HOH. Nominated Olivia and Jesse, but we're gonna get back to that. There was a party. Was it Veronica's birthday party, or was it just a party?
Veronica's birthday party. Yeah.
So it was her birthday party. They shut the live. Didn't they shut the live feeds down or something?
Yeah. I didn't see it, but then again, I haven't been watching the feed so intently because they can be a little annoying sometimes.
Yeah, they've got. Now this is what I've heard and what I've read. And what we saw on the show is you had Veronica in the hot tub. Here, let me give him his camera time. Making out with chicks. Twerking on the wall. Wow. I wish I could not that I would do it, but I mean, damn, how do you, I don't even know how you
I can't even sleep in my bed right. I'm like, I have like ice pack on my shoulder, let alone fucking twerking on a wall.
I mean, that is insane. But, and I love it. They're playing flip cup and they're doing all this stuff, and coming back to Ryan while all of this is going on, all this partying is going on. He's just standing in the corner with his cup. He's just like, I'm too old for this shit.
He is too old for that shit. But he is Homer Simpson in the bushes. Let me tell you, he did a good job this week, I have to say.
Well, what I read online is that apparently Will and Veronica had a moment that backfired, and now she can't stand him. And then Paris and Jesse possibly hooked up. However, he made out with Olivia first. Have you heard any of this?
No, but I know Olivia was flirting with him.
That was in the episode, yeah.
Yeah, that was in the episode. So, yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't catch all of that.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I was like, I have no idea.
That's just, bubblegum.
Yeah. So, Hamza nominates Jesse and Olivia because Hamza, in his mind, is convinced that Olivia is just the end-all, be-all, ultimate Big Brother player, and she's going to be the one that and I don't really get it.
Can we talk about Olivia not checking the bathroom in the HOH before she sits down to talk to Hamza?
Oh, no, go ahead. Yeah.
She goes in to talk to Hamza. This is her moment to go talk to him and everything before, he puts everybody up. There's Veronica and Will are in the bathtub. Being real quiet and listening to the whole thing. I mean, that is like a rookie move. You always go into the bathroom and check the bathroom before you sit down and start talking.
I'm CSIing the shit out of that room. I'm treating it like a crime scene.
Exactly.
Before I sit down with anybody. Okay.
Yeah, you just don't go in there. You start looking on the side. Make sure there's nobody crumpled up on the side of the bed under a blanket. You check the tub. You check the bathroom.
Everything. Here's another thing about the HOH room. Let's talk about after Jesse got nominated, he and his showman. Okay, well, first they had the Have Not competition, which was like a showmance kind of thing, and they had like all the pretty much showmances fighting to win and not be have-nots for the week. Well, of course, Jesse and Paris. Were they have-nots? Who cares? Anyway, if you lost, okay, you had to be handcuffed together.
Right.
So my point to this is Paris and Jesse go up to HOH room to talk to Hamza. And Paris starts acting weird, like I don't know if I feel comfortable talking about getting. Jesse, can you go to the bathroom? Let me tell you something right now.
She threw him right under the bus.
Allison is not going to leave anybody alone, because if this had been American version of Big Brother, you shower together, you shit together, everything.
But let me tell you something. I give her props for that. She is playing the game. She is not going to allow herself to get pigeonholed into that showman's thing, although she's into it.
Yeah.
But she is willing to vote her showmance out.
Right. And that was a
game.
ballsy move. That was a ballsy move. I really liked it, and I respected it. It's just, I'm just saying.
I respected that move. I
Yeah,
respected that move. Not willing to give up your game for showmance. I give her props for that.
If the person that I'm handcuffed to says, well, talk to HR, hey, Allison, this is your bathroom break time. You can go. I'd be like, I don't have to go right now. I'm like, I don't feel like I have to go.
Meanwhile, she's holding in a deuce.
Dude, I'm probably about to die from having to evacuate my bowels and pee. I mean, it's probably going to be bad. I would sit there in agonizing pain before I would leave it. Especially, and the difference is that's a showmance. That's not just somebody random. It's not like she was handcuffed to, like, I don't know, Will.
That didn't give him pause.
Yeah, that didn't give it. I don't think Jesse's the brightest bulb in the pack, and I'm not being ugly.
Obviously not. I agree.
Olivia. Okay, so back to the party. They were all getting drunk. And I guess Olivia and Jesse ended up in the bathroom together, and they were talking, and she's like, I really liked you. I've always liked you, but I was trying to hold back because all this is really not making any goddamn sense. And he's just kind of standing there the whole time like this.
And I just hear boing. That boy was getting a boner. I'm sorry, but he was into that.
He was into that. And I actually see them more as a couple than I do him and Paris. I think that's more, I don't know. And then when he's describing his type, it is the polar opposite of Paris. It's just, I don't know. But sometimes the person that you think you should be with really isn't the person that you end up with. I don't know. Just saying. But it's just like, I really feel like people started really playing the game this week. And like I said, I'm not watching the feeds, but so for me as a casual viewer, I'm sorry, Finley is like over here acting crazy. I was like,
you need a water bottle, girl.
He's acting like a nut. I know he's like a lunatic. You're Betsy, a cat flying. I don't even know what I was saying. What was the last thing I said?
I don't know. What about Hamza making Derek think that they're working together and that Jesse's going up as a ruse to cover up for them all working together? And Derek believes it.
I wouldn't believe anything Hamza says. Just because.
I'm kind of shocked at Hamza. I'm sorry. Our sequester alumni, Hamza, I really thought he was going to die week 2, but he's doing really good.
He's doing a great job. And like I said, I picked him to win his cycle of sequester when I did the little pre-analysis because I could tell there was something about him, that just I think
he just needed more time to work. In sequester, you really don't have a lot of time to bond with people and get to know people and get to read people.
Right.
He just needed more time to work to be able to do what he needs to do.
Right.
And I hope he keeps it up. I really do.
I hope the momentum stays up. So what else happened?
The veto comp.
The veto competition.
We have Derek, Ryan, and Erica picked to play in the veto competition.
The ice. Wendy's.
The ice. They have the Wendy's ice thing, fresh something. They have to beat. Go ahead.
I am over Wendy's.
Are you?
Okay. I love Wendy's. I will eat a junior triple stack in 2.5 seconds with some cookies with a Frosty. Not an issue. But I mean, why do we have to keep throwing it out there? It's prepared fresh. It's because
they're sponsoring the whole thing. It doesn't happen without them. They're paying for it. So we have to put up with it because they're paying for it. If it wasn't for Wendy's, we wouldn't have it.
How come Big Brother
thank you,
America?
Wendy's.
Yeah, thank you, Wendy's. How come American Big? I guess that's Outback, like Outback sponsors.
Yeah, we get some sponsors, but they're not as heavily product placement as Big Brother Canada because they are mostly sponsored run. I mean, there's they only use certain products within the house. they only eat certain types of food, and you'll see and if it's not something sponsored, it's stripped of all the packaging.
Right.
So
let's get to the veto competition. They had
the big blocks of ice shit.
They had their balls were frozen in ice cubes.
You had Erica and Ryan just phoning it in. They didn't even bother. I'm sorry, they didn't even bother. Like, fuck that.
But did you see who they were next to, though? Like, it was Erica next to Derek or Hamza. What was it, Hamza?
No, Erica was next to Jesse, I think.
Jesse, and they were just and she's like, dude, I can't. This is turning into Basic Instinct over here. You're Sharon stoning the ice cube to death right now. I mean, it was insane.
And the $5,000 cash prize was incentive enough for Hamza to go balls to the wall.
There's nothing that would stop me. Nothing.
Yeah.
I don't care what I would have to do. I'd get that freaking thing open for $5,000. Okay. Mm-hmm. I don't care what I would have to do. I'd say, look over there and switch blocks. Okay. That's what would happen. I'd do anything. I'd get downright dirty. But Hamza actually won. I guess it was close between Jesse
it wasn't.
Hamza.
It wasn't
by
close
a long
enough.
shot, maybe.
No. It was 2 balls of head of Jesse.
That was insane. I mean, Hamza was like, how was he hitting it? He was right. I mean, he was just like, he didn't even blink. I don't even think he had glasses on the whole time. I think he was just going to town on, like, everything that's ever pissed him off in his life came back in that moment, and he was going to town on that ice block. And I think even Jesse stopped to look at one point, I'm like, God damn it, I'm never going to catch up with this guy. What's going on down there? But he got
going ham.
And he had promised Jesse that he would use the power veto on him. He had even swore on Carolyn to Derek that he would use the POV.
I don't think he really did that. I think Derek brought up Carolyn and tried to make it look like Hamza said it. I didn't see Hamza say that.
No, but here's the thing. When it was brought up by Derek, he could, Hamza had the opportunity to go, I'm swearing, but I'm not swearing on my fiance. I'm not bringing that personal shit in here.
Yeah, but Derek brought that up. Derek brought that up, and Hamza made a mental note of that that he did bring that up, and he brought it up multiple times, and it pissed Hamza off that he was using that. So I definitely think that Hamza's not going to forget that.
Yeah, and I think that there was a motive behind Derek doing that to bring it up later, just in case something like that happened. Mm-hmm. And it did happen. And, and what was Jesse, like when they had the power veto meeing and after it was
Hamza on blast. Yeah.
Put Hamza on blast, but it was also kind of like very awkward kind of way of doing it. It was like, I just saying that it's, he's putting it on other. Yeah, I couldn't even make heads or tails out of what he was saying.
Dude, you sealed your fate. You're done. You're done.
Yeah. I mean, if he maybe hadn't said that, I don't know. I think he wanted Jesse out all along. Like after a certain point.
I think he did. I think he was just blowing smoke up Derek's ass to keep him calm, so Derek can keep Jesse calm, and all the while, Jesse's leaving. So.
And apparently during the live episode, Jesse tried to rile up the troops. Like he, went in there and tried to tell all of them. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to burp. He was trying to tell them.
Just do it, girl.
Yeah, I'm doing it next time. Who cares at this point? And he was trying to tell them all, let's just do this. This is the time to do this, blah, blah, blah. And, we got to get rid of Olivia. Olivia's just not a threat to me. Like, she's just not doing anything except kind of staring at people and making the room awkward.
And the thing is, she doesn't have the backing to be a threat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She doesn't have that backing to be a real threat. Jesse did.
I mean, riling everybody up like he did, that was enough. And it got him out the door. I mean, I don't know. And the look on Olivia's face when he did that, I just like when she's sitting there, like when he gave his power veto speech and at the eviction, she just sits there like this when he's doing it. Kind of looking at everybody like, I don't know what's going to happen now. This is crazy. Maybe I should stir the pot a little bit or just stare at everybody.
Can we talk about the cleaning task, the cleaning/dancing task that they had to do? Let me tell you something. Big Brother US needs to do that shit. Even just for a little filler for Sunday, just to get these son of a bitches to start cleaning. The people.
Maybe they won't have ants.
Maybe they won't have so many damn ants.
That was funny. I could see how that's like an aerobic kind of thing, you know, dancing.
But to get everybody to be responsible to clean and know that they're going to get a reward for it, you know.
What was the reward? I don't even remember.
It was the Mexican takeout food.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They got delivery. But you know what? It's good because everybody gets up and cleans and puts their shit away, and the house is clean. It doesn't look, you know, like ass on the, you know, on the live feeds. Right. And then you get food.
I noticed something that I haven't brought up yet, and this might be a little off color. Shocker.
Shocker.
The eviction, the door that they go through to leave. I'm sorry, that looks like an opening vagina. It looks like an opening vagina to me. I think
exactly.
I'm sitting here and watch the last couple of them, like, what is that? It doesn't look like wings opening. No, what is that?
It's a vagina.
That shit looks like a vagina opening up. Yeah. It does.
That's why I said it. We said it at the same time. It's a vagina.
Yeah.
Finley is all dark all of a sudden.
Finley is in my spotlight. Just whatever. Like Finley. I can't wait with this cat. Move. Okay.
Don't steal her spotlight.
Like I get no respect. I'm like Rodney Dangerfield over here. I get no respect from anybody, anyone, anytime, anywhere. It doesn't matter. Like even my cat. Even my cat. His bowl must be half full.
Jesse's evicted 9-2. Why did Veronica vote for Jesse? Is that a pity vote?
I don't know if it was a pity vote, but I think she had promised him that she would give him a vote anyway.
It wasn't a hinky vote, though.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was a hinky vote. Derek obviously isn't going to vote, you know, for him.
And Derek wants to avenge Jesse's eviction.
Right. I'm not surprised that Paris voted for him because, you know, she's really headstrong about playing her game and not having a showmance ruin it, which is a good thing. I mean, you know, you're only been in the house 2 weeks or whatever. I mean, don't throw away a dream. Like, I'm not going to go in a Big Brother house after 18 years of dreaming of being on this show and throwing it away after knowing someone for 2 or 3 weeks.
God, no.
That's just too much is riding on it. You know, if you're there for your family and all this stuff, you just, you know,
heart and soul into getting on the show, and then you're going to throw it away for some fuck boy.
Just hook up after the show like everyone else.
Yeah, and if you don't make it, then you know you get busy in the jury house. That's all.
Right.
Whatever. Right. Save it.
Finley, you're on my headphones. Okay. This is really.
Jeez, can't you get a handful of treats and throw it across the room? That's what I do.
They don't get treats. This is why.
That's why. You just have to take the treats and throw them.
Can you get in a spot? Can you get in a spot, please? Okay. Did everyone hear that?
I heard that. Was there a hiss after that, too?
It was a hiss. I have venom on cat spit. Yeah, you're being that guy in the room right now, Kat. You're being that guy.
Oh, my God. Little fucker.
So let's get into, do we have any spoilers? Do we have anything
We have the HOH museum competition where you have the 3.
Who were those 3? Was it Robert Martin?
Ika. Ika. What's his name?
Was it Robert? Kevin Martin. Okay,
Kevin. And then the other girl, I think it was Sabrina.
Who's the guys want good TV? I've never seen that. I need to see it.
Yeah, me either. I didn't get to see that episode or that season. Yeah. So, you know, they're basically all set up in their iconic moment. You have Ika shredded in the letters. You have Sabrina standing there, you know, asking if they want good TV. And
Right.
you have Kevin Martin laying on the ground after he survived the triple eviction.
Yeah, which is a big deal.
Which is a huge deal because he was going. And it was a memory competition. So everybody comes out and they're all screaming and fangirling and, and they kind of forget that this is a competition and they need to start looking.
Erica even said to one person who was Marin or somebody was trying to talk to her, and she's like, dude, seriously, I'm trying to stay
right. Well, he was trying to block her. That's what Marin was intentionally trying to fuck up Erica's concentration.
Right.
So, and we'll have to say, we'll get into spoilers, but anyway, he was intentionally doing that to mess her up because I think he's really threatened by Erica, and he damn well should be threatened by Erica. Because let's go into the spoilers now.
Okay, this is spoilers. If you don't like spoilers, thank you so much for watching. We'll have Tyler back next week, and yeah, we're giving him a pass this time.
Okay.
No, so he can have a passing time. Oh, okay. So there's a question in the chat which has to do with spoilers. Erica won HOH,
right?
And hi South Parky for L. Hi. And Benita Tucker wants to know, do you think Erica needed to win HOH? Because she won HOH. What do you think about that?
I don't think at this point it matters.
Yeah.
I think she needed it emotionally to see her girlfriend. But Erica is a big threat.
Yes.
Huge threat. And the fact that Marin was obviously trying to mess up her concentration to make her, not be able to win that competition. Yeah, she needed to win it.
Right.
Because obviously, he had an agenda. So, and that earned himself a spot on the block.
Right. So who's nominated?
Marin and Maddie. Maddie is like the big super fan.
See, she's one of those people that pops up during the episode and I forget they're there.
Yeah.
But
she's a huge super fan and she is playing the game. And that's the thing, like she's kind of like a dark horse kind of person where she's going to like come from behind and you're not even going to see it because she is like a super fan and she is a physical, person, and she does have the ability to play the game, and I think Erica sees that and notes that, and so.
And Marin trying to block Erica.
It's obvious that that Erica needs to protect herself. So he got to go.
He's got to go. So who would potentially vote to evict Marin? And who would vote?
Probably everybody. I don't think anybody gives. I don't think anybody really gives a shit whether or not to get rid of Marin. I do think that Hamza likes Marin, but I don't think that he's married to that. I just don't.
So is this kind of a Hamza Erica HOH? Are they working together?
Not really, but Hamza and Erica are cool together.
Cool. But are they talking a lot about nominations and who needs to go and who is spending time with her in the HOH room?
Evenly, it's everybody. Everybody is she's, because it's the point where she gets HOH to the point where she has to nominate everybody. She had to try to talk to everybody, and So.
To me, it doesn't seem like a lot of people have a problem with Erica. She seems to get along with everyone. And to me, her becoming HOH, I think it's just going to prove that fact. And I think it will put a huge target on her.
It very well may. Very well may.
Yeah.
Although if she does get rid of Marin, I think that it may not put a huge target because they, the House did have this thing where, they vowed to get rid of the newbies. So if she got rid of a newbie, it wouldn't make her look so bad because it's what everybody said that they wanted to do. So,
but at the end of the day, are they really newbies anymore? I mean,
they're not. They're not.
How long were they in? They were in the house for a week before they got there. But
I really think that Veronica is so much more integrated than Marin.
Because, like, they don't really show him a lot. And we have another question. Benita asked, wasn't there talk about backdooring Veronica?
Yes. Veronica is the possible backdoor plan. I don't know if Erica wants, will fully go for that after she talked to Veronica. I don't know. We'll see. But that is in the back of her mind that is a possibility because Veronica is a competition beast.
She is. She is very much.
And she is somebody to watch.
If Erica and Veronica were to go against each other in a competition, I could not tell you who would win.
No.
Like, seriously, like a physical comp, I could not tell you who would win.
They are both beasts. And they would literally, just use everything they had until they had nothing left to win a competition. If it was, if it meant their life in the game. So, I think that it's in Erica's best interest to keep Veronica around for a little while because Veronica is a big target. Not everybody likes her, and she does rub a lot of people the wrong way. So if there's a lot of people that do not like her, Erica can just let someone else take her out.
It's not necessary, I think, at this point. I mean, they could backdoor Veronica. I don't know. I don't know.
I think that taking Marin out would be her best bet because then she could say it was what the house wanted, it was their plan, and it just makes her look smaller in the position that she's in.
Right.
Please don't win that freaking veto today, Erica.
Yeah, it's like if she needs to let someone else win so they can take whoever off, and then she can replace with Veronica if she wants to. And then the house can decide. The only thing is, Veronica's going to see that as, no matter what, she replaced her.
Right.
It's just so funny. It's just, to be perfectly honest with you, this house, to me, the balls have not dropped yet to start backdooring people.
Yeah.
I feel like the fear factor is still in play. I honestly do not think if that veto is won by somebody else, they're going to use it. I just don't believe it. I won't believe it until I see it.
I have to say, Erica, she had talked to Marin and what's her name? What's the other girl she put up? Maddie last. And she did both tell them that they were going up on the block. And Erica is so freaking nice that they actually understood and thanked her. And that, my friends, is diplomacy.
That is telling someone to go to hell and them thanking you for it and asking for directions.
Exactly. And Erica has that.
That is what you need to win fucking Big Brother. That's right there. That I actually had a long conversation with this young man yesterday named Charlie about Big Brother, and that right there is one of the things that I said you need to be able to manipulate people without getting blood on your hands and seeming like you're doing it. And I'm like, another thing that I kind of brought up was, don't play somebody else's game, but play your game through other people so it doesn't get you in trouble.
Right.
So, and I just feel like that she has that. She has that oomph. And if she won Big Brother, I would be fine with it.
I would not be mad about that. Nope. I would not be mad about that, girl.
But that is a major to be able to have. Look, man, if I'm nominating people and they are freaking thanking me for it, give me the $500,000 now. Because hell, are you?
Yeah, they were understanding. I understand. It's okay. They're hugging Erica. It's okay, honey. It's okay. Yeah.
And if I'm ever on Big Brother and I'm thanking someone for putting me on the block, I'm gonna be like, oh, hold on, this is the shit that I've been talking about.
That's when you have to pause and say, oh shit, I need to take you out.
But I just kind of feel, in my personal opinion, she didn't have to win HOH. Like I said, she gets along with everyone. She's under the radar. She is a comp beast, but she's not aggressive about it. She's not, I mean, she justifies everything she does in a way that people are accepting of it. So, you know, like we said, people are thanking her for being put on the block. So, you know, I think this probably will magnify her power in the house, and it will put an unnecessary target on her. That's just me. And shit, if they try to backdoor Veronica and Veronica doesn't go, it's going to be a showdown of beasts. I think
if Veronica goes up on the block, she's going home.
Yeah.
I don't think that
Maddie, like, I just don't see that as even a
Veronica is a beast, and she is a little abrasive. She can rub people the wrong way. She's I'm not gonna really go into it with personal feelings, but
why
not? She's a freaking whore.
What's going on with that? Like, what is she doing? Like, is she making out with everybody, or what is she doing?
You know, you got her twerking, making out with everybody.
She's just young. You know, we were young.
She is not the little angel that they portrayed her to be to get her in the house, let's just say.
You know, I completely forgot that Finley, y'all about to see some animal abuse. No, I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I'm saying. You're going to get spanked. Yeah.
Water. Get some water. You just take a handful of water and you throw it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have water there?
I've got a bottle full of it. That's about to go flying.
Put a little bit in your hand and throw it. Seriously.
It's going to happen.
It works.
He's staring at me right now like,
yeah, you just put like a cap full in your hand and throw it. He's gone. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. He's moving.
Are we having a staring competition?
He's moving. Okay. Now, I totally had... Okay, he's bathing now. He's licking himself. That's a long enough distraction. So I had totally forgotten that she was portrayed as an angel in the angel versus devil thing. I actually think that's kind of funny now.
Especially since, like, she takes her shirt off and she's, like, all tatted up.
I like her tattoos, though. Like, I don't really...
Yeah, she's a badass bitch.
I don't have a problem with her. I just kind of feel like she is kind of she comes on very strong. And I think that she's just young and she lives a free life, and making out with men, whatever, is probably just any day that ends in Y for her. And I don't know. I don't think she's like the whore or anything. But
she's not a whore.
Yeah, I mean, I just kind of think she's just a free spirit, man. I mean, but it's just, she's very aware.
She's not a whore.
Yeah, she's very aware. You know, she's not aware of things like we are. Like, I'm not running around in the Big Brother house with my little training bra that I wear for my tiny tatas hanging out. You know what I'm saying?
Your tiny tatas.
My negative A cup, okay? I am like, I've been on the itty bitty titty committee since I was 14, and I'm a lifelong member. We have jackets. Just saying.
I'm
Mars
sorry.
Hey, Mars is I was actually excited when I had a baby. I was like, I have babies for once. Mars is in the chat room. He's like, no, I missed the beginning again. I was waiting all morning. Dog wanted to pee at the wrong time. It's okay, honey. When it's over, you can start from the beginning. It's all good. And he doesn't have a problem with Veronica either. Hey, look, nobody, it's just a thing. We're just old ladies, man. We're mothering right now. We're like, look, she needs to put a fucking shirt on. She needs to stop twerking the wall and making out with everybody. Calm down, okay? You're going to look at this in 20 years and be like, what was I thinking? Okay, let's, like, what do you think? You think, like, don't have a Miley, what I call a Miley moment. That's what I say to my son. Because, you know, when Miley Cyrus was going through her weird shit, sorry, there's a fuzzy in here. Like when Miley Cyrus is like going through her weird shit, now she's calmed down again. That was like when my son, when he, I'll go, honey, that was just your Miley moment. Mm-hmm. But yes, it's on video and it's like, we got pictures.
Yeah. And you're going to save them forever.
But listen, I'm not saying, I thank Jesus every day that social media and camera phones did not exist 20 years ago. And I think, Deborah, I think you're right there with me. Don't let these two ladies fool you. We were a little rambunctious in our time, and we will one day do a vlog about it. We'll get Phelan in here, and we're going to talk about some stuff. Don't worry. Let's see.
None of them ever talk.
Benita said, Eric said in the feeds that Veronica is a poor liar. What has she lied? Like, what exactly is Erica? Oh, Erica. What is Erica talking about exactly?
What do you mean?
Like, Erica said in the feeds that Veronica is a poor liar. What does that mean? What does she lie about?
I don't know. I don't know what that is in reference to. I just know that when she talked to Veronica, Veronica made it feel as if they could work together and, that she's going to be loyal to her and yada, yada, yada. The all same bullshit they, spiel they give. Everybody is definitely wants to work with the HOH when the HOH is in power, and then they don't know them from Adam once they're out of power. So,
Benita, what are you talking about? If you know something, will you type it in the comments, please?
Yeah,
thank you. Yeah. Here's the thing. I have not seen a lot of Veronica and Erica together. Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm it's like Olivia. Let's talk about Olivia for a minute. I don't feel like I should have to campaign because it's tacky.
Oh, gosh.
But you're playing Big Brother. You have to campaign. What do you mean it's tacky? I'm sorry. Is it going to be tacky that you're walking out the door because you thought it was? It's tacky? Walking out the door not getting $500,000 or $100,000 for Canadians and not doing everything you did. Honey, I'm going to go full-blown mafia, putting hits out on people. Okay, let me tell you something. When I'm on the block, hits are going out. They're going out everywhere. I'm going to do everything I can to stay in the house. And if I know I'm going, instead of hugging everybody and saying bye-bye, Allison's outing every single mofo in the room. You're an alliance.
Exactly.
You're an alliance. You suck.
That's why
you up the bathroom. You don't wash your hands after the bath. Everybody's going under the bus.
That's why through the game, you keep your mouth shut and you keep the receipts. You say, you did that? Bing. Here's the receipt in my pocket. Okay, you did that? Okay. Not saying anything. Bing. And then when you need them, you pull your receipts.
That's right. Oh, Benita said Veronica lied to Erica about voting for Jesse. I did hear something about this. I did hear that Veronica is not owning her Jesse vote, and she's trying to blame it. And Mars said, even though Veronica might not know the game as much as some of the other house guests, who cares? She's playing and having fun in the house. She is. She's playing the game. For somebody who is not a Big Brother fan and who has really never seen the show, damn, that's not always a bad thing. And Veronica's kind of proving that.
Because if you don't know the game, a lot of times you might not make some of the mistakes that other people make, or trying to make a move because it's what someone else did and then fucking it up. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you don't know. Like Ryan's HOH.
Jeez, Ryan.
He knows the
God
game.
Bless him. Under the radar again.
Yeah, he knew the game. He knows the game very well. He's a super fan. But his move was one of the worst moves I've ever seen. Like, putting your two alliance members up on the block. Who the fuck does that?
Ryan. You pulled that's a thing now. His name's now a verb and a pronoun and a adjective and everything else. You just Ryan the hell out of your nominations, just saying. But that's
unless the only time you should do something like that is when you're getting to the point where there's not so many people in the house.
Right.
And because they did it on Big Brother Over the Top. This was a Danielle move. And she put her best 2 people up on the block to make sure, because they were competition beasts, to make sure that they were all playing in the veto competition.
Yeah, so that's how you do it.
Yeah.
2 people that are gonna win, and you know they're gonna win. That's how you do it.
But you don't do that with a full house.
Fucking no, you don't do that with it. They're too hard, too fast. I wish that, Big Brother 19, we had people like Matt, who should have been playing like Veronica. But, what did they say? Benita said the whole house knows she voted for Jesse, and she's walking around the house asking, oh, that is hilarious. Because she's a horrible liar. That's true. Because that lie about how they got on the show, bitch, please. And now you're going to walk around. Have you ever heard of the saying, whoever smelt it, dealt it? If you're the one walking around the house going, gee.
Who farted?
Derek. Yeah. Who voted for Jet? We know it was you. And double eviction next week. And Maddie mentioned yes, they're onto it. I've heard that. Mm-hmm. But they don't know for sure that it's happening. I love me some double eviction, but you know what I love more than a double eviction? A triple eviction. Yeah. Big Brother America, please, Jesus. Triple eviction, please. Mm-hmm. That would make me so full with glee. It would be amazing. Yes, I would shoot butterflies out of my ass. I'd be so happy.
Because you send the one person home who was up for the week, mm-hmm. and then you go into a triple eviction. You put 3 people up. You play the veto. If somebody comes down, you save that person, put someone else up, and you vote for the person you want to stay. And then the other 2 go home. It's brutal. It's brutal.
So they're playing the veto today. Mm-hmm. And we'll know who is, man, I'm kind of.
Let me see. Let me check Hamster Watch, see if they know who's playing. Where's my glasses? Because I'm old.
Oh, man.
Let's see.
They've got it.
Oh. I wish I didn't read that post.
Uh-oh. What?
No, I'm not saying it.
Okay.
No, they didn't say yet who's playing.
Okay.
But, yeah.
But I'm going to go ahead and say it now in prep for next week's show. I don't think anyone is going to back to get. I don't think the balls have dropped in the house yet. They're still all going through puberty. I just don't see it.
Do you know who I really want to see win HOH?
Who?
Will. He's going to fuck shit up.
God, that guy is growing on me. I like him. You know who I keep forgetting? I was listening to Rob Has a Podcast, LFC, the other day, and they kept talking about Johnny. Mm-hmm. I had to freaking look him up. I couldn't remember him.
And like, Johnny?
I was like, the first was he the first? No, he was the second HOH.
Good job, Johnny. Good job. Johnny is a competition beast. And he's making himself look this big.
Yep. I think it's great. If I've got to look you up and then I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes it's good if I have to look you up. Sometimes not so much.
Mm-hmm. It depends on why I have to look you up.
Yeah.
It's either your fucking wallpaper or you're masterfully making yourself very small and in the bushes. In the bushes. He's in the bushes with Ryan.
That's right, Ryan. If Ryan wins HOH again, it's obviously not going to be a physical competition, but it'll be.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Let's just hope he doesn't anyway. Yeah. So they're going to play in the veto. I guess that's it. We don't have any other news or anything going on. Finley's going to be tranquilized before our show. Wednesday, we will be covering Survivor, Ghost Island, so that tune in.
We'll probably have a full house Wednesday night. I'm just saying.
9/8 Central. Who are we gonna have? Me, you, Tyler, and a possible special
Debbie, and maybe one more person.
It'll be a surprise. But Debbie
It'll be a surprise.
Debbie Wanner from she was
Warner.
supposed Wanner. See, I stopped. Wanner. She was supposed to be with us last Wednesday, but she had technical difficulties. But that's okay.
Technical difficulties.
Difficulties. One more question. Mar said, if I was a house guest, I would be annoyed each time Johnny tells someone, "Don't let anyone know you told me this." That's you didn't hear this from me. That's what I say when I'm being ornery. Okay, you didn't hear this from me. I can't really judge because I do it all the time. All right, you didn't hear this from me. Just saying. Don't get me lying.
Put it in the vault.
Put it in the vault. You got a mental arsenal, a verbal arsenal is what I like to call the verbal arsenal that I say for a rainy day. Just because I'm not saying anything and I'm not doing anything doesn't mean I'm not playing the game. It means I'm saving up. You wait. It will happen.
Keeping them receipts. Keeping them receipts.
So you can get at Debbie on Twitter at MyNextLifeDebbie, and that's DEBI. And all the usual places for me. On
the street corner.
That's on the street corner. I'm usually taking pictures on Instagram, and you can find them at the.memphis.darling, on Twitter at Summers, SOMMERS 1977. And please subscribe to My Weekly Meltdown on YouTube, and please like the My Weekly Meltdown page. It's the only one on Facebook. I'd like to give a special shout out to my mommy. She broke her wrist this week, and she's in a lot of pain right now. She's almost 70 years old, man, and they don't heal like they used to. So if your mommy and daddy and whoever's still around, give them a big hug and a kiss and tell them you love them. You know, we're getting up there. So, and she's a big Brother fan, and if you've seen, you should go check out the video I did with my parents for Big Brother 19. If anything, just give it a like and give her a shout out in the comments, and she will absolutely love that. But until then, we will see you guys, if you don't watch Survivor, next Saturday at
Wednesday.
I'm sorry. Oh. If you don't watch Survivor, we'll see you next Saturday for BB Can at 2/1 Central. And if you do watch Survivor, we will see you Wednesday at 9/8 Central immediately after the show.
And we might have a special guest next Saturday too.
Oh, so please tune in. Yes. And please share the video if you like it. You know, there are other people out there like Big Brother Canada, and they may not know about us. So maybe share the video, and we'll give you a special shout out. We really appreciate it. There are a lot of people that support the show, and we really appreciate it. Anyway, that's enough rambling on. We love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye. Bye.